DubCNN. We are here with iNTeLL. What's good with you, iNTeLL?
Yo, what's good? I'm out here, Cali, swagging it out. You already know.
How you liking Cali so far?
Love it. Absolutely love it every second of it. I might be moving out here. We'll see.
Oh, really? Yeah. Oh, you got to keep in touch with us then, the West Coasters.
You know Thanks for having me. I appreciate this.
So, obviously, iNTeLL is the son of U-God from Wu-Tang. So, how is it being in the music industry with your father being who he is?
When I was younger, I didn't really grasp the gravity of what they were to hip-hop, you know what I mean? Once that started to die down a little bit, and then I grew up and started doing music myself, it really gave me the chance to be like, wow, like these are like, they were like the Beatles at one point, you know what I'm saying, in certain parts of the world for what they contributed to hip-hop. And even the more I listen to music and the more I create myself, I can just realize how much of an honor it is to have that blood in my veins, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely appreciate it.
So you have a performance actually today.
Yeah, it's my first time in California, first time in LA. I got this interview, which is dope, which I want to thank y'all again for. And then I got a show in Pomona, opening up for a local artist by the name of Dirty Birdie. Shout out to Dirty Birdie. And my boy Styles hooked that up. I told him I booked the flight to Cali. 2 hours later, he was like, yo, you want to do a show? And I was like, what? Oh, hell yeah, let's do it, man. Of course, why not? So I'm looking forward to that.
So he may be new to Cali, but he is not new to the music business. He's actually been doing it since the age of
16.
16.
Got serious with it when I was about 18, 19. Took a little break to I made 2 short films. I'm also a filmmaker. And then just this past year, jumped back into it heavy. You know what I mean? I really figured out my style, my flow, what I want to talk about, and the type of music I want to make. I dropped an album for free on Bandcamp called Rap is Art, May 2nd. That got a lot of good feedback from that. I got a DJ now, DJ Flipside. Shout out to DJ Flipside. Working crazy hard for me, putting in a lot of work for me. Me and him is working on something, cooking up something too that's coming soon, so stay tuned.
Okay, so you just described finding your style. What would you describe your style?
It's like, before I was preachy, you know what I mean? I was always trying to educate people, but just like on some old school boom bap type hip hop, you know what I mean? Now I'm kind of like, my music selection is different. I want to make people do this and think at the same time. You know what I'm saying? That way they don't even realize they're learning.
Yes.
When they listen to it, when they not at the club or when they not partying, they like, yo, he's really speaking some shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of my lane that I'm trying to really like dive into right now.
Positive programming.
Correct. Absolutely.
Positive programming. So like, is there, you said you just have something new that you came out with, right? You just mentioned
May
something.
2nd, Rap is Art. That was my last album that I recently dropped. But I got a whole bunch of singles on my SoundCloud and everything like that. And I'm actually thinking about releasing a new single with y'all. Hopefully, if y'all will host it, you know what I mean? If y'all will debut it, it's something I recorded less than a week ago. And I was like, I really want to put the song out, but I'm like, let me see if they want to put it out with the interview, because I think that'd be dope.
Okay, you did mention, I didn't miss that, the filmmaking. So let's go into this filmmaking.
I went to Long Island University classic. I graduated in 2013. I got a BFA in film. That's also a passion of mine. I did 2 short films that I wrote, directed, edited, produced, and I got some documentaries, also music videos that I do for other local artists around New York.
So you mentioned the documentaries. Do you have anything out where people can get that, or
yeah,
no? It's
if you're looking for my filmmaking stuff, you can Google my name, Dante Hawkins, D-O-N-T-A-E Hawkins, or go to YouTube and just type in Dante Hawkins as well, and then all my filmmaking stuff will pop right up.
iNTeLL, my man, you got a couple joints you already released with Neph, one with Chris Rivers, Flipside put me on. How did those situations come about?
So the Chris Rivers collaboration, funny story, right? I was doing a radio interview, and the dude that I was doing the interview with, he was like, yo, bro, I just had Chris Rivers here last week. You should do a song with him. I said, I would love to. I don't know how to reach out. He said, oh, I got his manager's number. I was like, cool. So I hit the manager up. I was like, yo, I'm a big fan of Chris. I want to see if I can collaborate. I don't really have a huge budget for a collaboration right now, but let me know what the number is, and I'll see if I can get it together. he was like, okay, you know, tell me about yourself and send some of your music. And then once he found out like who I was affiliated with and everything like that, I was they just sent the vocals like less than 24 hours.
Wow.
Yeah, I was expecting a quote,
right?
And they sent the Pro Tools session like, there you go. And I was like, and then I'm just sitting there like, oh my god.
Yeah, I heard it. Fire,
absolutely.
Both
fire.
of y'all verses.
So I was very honored for that. Hopefully one day I get to perform with him.
Right.
And then
the
Meth is actually my uncle. He's married to my mother's sister, so he's my uncle by marriage. And everyone thinks, oh, you just got the record because that's your uncle. I've been rapping since I was 16 or 24. You know
right,
we just
right. That's 8 years.
The first 2 songs we did in the last year and a half, so it's like I had to earn it.
Right.
People don't understand that. They think, oh, it's family. Nah, I wasn't always nice.
Right.
Nice now, though.
Right,
you know
right.
So, you gotta really be able to hold your own, because this is a titan in hip hop.
Yes.
This is a legend. You
Yes.
can't just get on the
Yes.
record with him.
Yes.
You gotta be able to lyrically
yes.
go to war. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
with the flows, the cadences, everything like that. So, but I'm proud of the record. Very happy about it. It's one of my favorite records. If not my favorite record.
I love that joint. Yeah.
It's like not too old school. Got a little Wu flavor, a little new flavor.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And we mesh. I think we mesh well.
It's not too preachy. It's lyrical and up tempo. Which leads me to the next thing I was going to ask you. Out of the Wu-Tang Clan, was there a specific member that influenced your style? Of course, you know your father. I would.
Yes,
assume.
I took a little bit of cues from my father. I couldn't take as much as I would like to, just because some things he does that you have to have a deep voice for.
Right.
You know what I mean?
You
You can't
gotta
get
have
away
that
with
deep
it unless
voice.
you don't have that bass, and as y'all can tell, I don't have that. My brother might get that, I don't got that.
Gotcha.
Inspectah Deck.
Dope.
And I'm not afraid to say Inspectah Deck is my favorite member.
Dope.
And here's why.
Dope.
Every Wu-Tang record I've ever heard Inspectah Deck on, the way he puts his words together lyrically is always nasty.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
right.
It's just like, oh my god. And then his verse on Triumph, I think that's one of the top 5 greatest hip hop verses of all time.
Hold on, I think I know the first line. Bomb atomically.
Socrates, philosophies, and hypotheses can't define the
I'll be dropping these.
Yo, when I first heard that, I was like, yo, it's possible to rhyme like that?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Or like, because I was young when I first heard the Wu-Tang albums and stuff. So.
Okay, just back to you iNTeLL, like, you should probably, I talked to DJ Flipside, DJ Beans, Bishop Lamont, DJ heard you, like, man, he's fire, everybody that's hearing you is recognizing your talent.
I appreciate that.
What do you want to accomplish? I mean, is this a full-fledged career, or is this
I'm open to the possibility of it being a full-fledged career now, just because I have the time to really invest in it wholeheartedly and not kind of like dip my toes in it.
Right.
But I also got things cooking on the movie side.
Right, that's what I'm
So it's kind of like a race. It's like whichever one brings me to that next level, that's the one I'm gonna go with. But I'm not gonna give up on either one.
Dope.
I make it off the music. I'm doing movies with my music money.
Right.
I make it off the movies. I'm doing music with my movie money. You know what I'm saying?
And go.
So up and coming artist in Staten Island, my best friend, artist by the name of Drew Guns. He's the one that got me into hip hop. Okay. So I started out writing poetry.
Dope.
And he would read it. He'd be like, "Yo, bro, you ever try to put some of this to music?" And I was like, "Nah." He was like, "Yo, give it a shot."
Right.
And I was about 14 at the time, 15. And then over time, when I got confident enough to actually start recording and writing songs to music, it just took off from there.
Gotcha.
I was like, yo, I kind of like this, you know what I'm saying? And
Gotcha.
the more you practice, the doper you get.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how I ended up being
dope.
The iNTeLL that I am now. So.
Okay. In today's game, everybody has their opinion. I would say, what's your opinion? I ask everybody this. What's your opinion in the state of the game right now?
Of hip hop?
Honestly.
I used to be one of those cats. I was like, oh man, hip hop is dead. Da 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 da.
Right.
It's not dead. It can't ever die. It can't die. It can only evolve. Right. And some of us can either adapt to that or not.
Right.
I'm starting to adapt to it, and I'm starting to learn that certain artists are not always trying to be super lyrical. You know what I'm saying? They're just trying to make music from the heart, whether it be to get you dancing, to get you crying, to get you whatever, you know what I'm saying? You want to chill, whatever the case may be.
Right.
You just gotta appreciate whatever it is they're doing.
They're trying to do.
But we got people like Kendrick Lamar and J. Cole still keeping it on and popping. You know what I mean? So hip hop
Joey
can't die.
Badass.
Joey Badass. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's a lot of dope cats out right now.
Yeah, I like your take on that. Who are your top 5 MCs?
Of all time? Or right now?
All time.
Dead or alive?
Dead or
Yeah.
alive.
Oh, that's hard.
You're
Dead or
coming with
alive,
me.
top 5?
Dead or alive. I ask everybody.
Pun, Biggie, Jay, Nas, M.
He's the first person to mention pun.
I think
he
Pun,
is.
I think
he
Big,
is. He is.
That we've ever interviewed.
I'm alone, and I think I'm alone in this thought. I think Big Pun is better than Biggie and Pac.
No, you're not alone.
That's my opinion, though.
You've heard that.
Remember, I mean, they all, again, all legends, all goats, but wordplay is very important to me.
Oh.
Dead in the middle of Little Italy,
And none of
middle to middle, middle to Italy.
And
Like,
in wordplay,
what?
none of them could touch Pun in wordplay. Period.
Exactly.
Period.
But Biggie was a great storyteller.
Oh, great storyteller.
Great
You know what I'm saying? Great storyteller. You know, Nas, another great storyteller. But yeah, we're shocked because a lot of people leave Pun out of the conversation.
Yeah, they do.
The top 5.
They do, and I don't know why.
That's crazy.
I don't know why.
That's
I mean,
crazy.
and I'm in California, and it's kind of a sin that I left Pac out. I love me some Pac, but like,
Right. Same here.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It alternates every once in a while.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's just dead or alive top 5. Because I also have a top 5 right now, and then I got a top 5 alive.
You're your top 5 right now.
My top 5 right now: Kendrick, Cole, Pusha T, Joey Badass.
Yeah, badass. That's
And,
nice. Yeah.
Surprisingly, and people probably gonna feel some type of way, I really like Lil Dicky.
For real?
I just
top
finished,
5?
right now.
Okay.
Right now. That don't mean they legends.
That
and
could
like,
change. That
it's
could
just-
change.
These are the top 5 artists that are in rotation in my phone right now.
Gotcha.
You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Because I just finished listening to his album and like I like what he's doing. It's the comedy rap, but he got bars too.
Okay.
Crazy flow switch, crazy cadence, and people sleep because he looks weird. You know what I'm saying? He looks strange. His name is weird.
Right,
And they
right.
think he's just a comedian because all his music videos are on some comedy shit.
Right.
But if you listen to his album,
Okay.
technically, the boy's got bars. You know what I'm saying? I'm looking forward
Trey
to
D.
that. I'm looking forward
You
to
know,
that.
we're working with some cats. Anybody else you can look for?
Oh, up and coming cat by the name of Token. I got a record that might be coming out with him on it, and another cat called Mercules.
Mercules?
Oh,
that's hard.
He's, and the name and the bars is just as crazy as the name. You know what I mean? Because I'm gonna be honest, I never heard of these dudes before. There was a dude by the name of Sean Strange who sent me, who's orchestrating all of this right now with the Snow Goons, and he was like, yeah,
producers.
production
Nice.
nasty.
Nice.
So they sent me this joint. And it was like, oh yeah, by the way. Mercules and Token's gonna be on it, so I did my homework as I always do with everyone that I'm not familiar with, and I'm like, yo, these cats is just, I gotta step my, you know what I'm saying? I gotta come ready because they are going in.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I'm not 100% sure if that record was, I sent a verse, so I'm waiting to see what happens to it, but I'm looking forward to that collaboration as well.
Gotcha. Okay. Let's wrap things up. What can we expect on the new project? Like what angle, you know what I'm saying? Like I know you talked about earlier, you like to make people think and dance. You know, what's gonna be the conceptual idea behind this?
So it's called The Prodigal Son.
Okay.
And Flipside kind of wants to have like a Wu-Tang undertone, Shaolin undertone, but still me doing my iNTeLL thing.
Right.
So you're gonna hear some records that might sound like 94, 96.
Okay.
Then you might hear some records that sound like 2016. You know what I'm saying? But one thing I can assure you is that the bars will always be there, and the bars will always be high.
Oh, I know. I heard. I was like, you know, me and DJ Beans were talking. She's like, "This is nice." I'm like, "Yeah."
That's why I was like, so that's the same exact reaction I had.
Right.
In the Bishop one. I was like, oh my god.
Right.
Y'all want to work with this guy?
Right.
So,
Yes.
for that, and I was like, yo.
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes. Yeah, matter of fact, it was the same reaction with with Trey D and everything. Like you always expect, you always have your expectation when you hear something. You hear something that's fire, it blow your mind.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So.